How to leverage ITC's market analysis tools to prepare for the impact of latest U.S. trade measures on Sri Lanka. Part 1. The report by Dr. Chandra M. Baldenia provides a detailed analysis of U.S.-Sri Lanka trade, including import-export statistics, current tariffs, and strategic insights for businesses navigating U.S. trade policies. It also discusses the impact of U.S. trade measures on Sri Lanka and offers insights for businesses. Date, April 9, 2025. Contact chandrajambaldenia@gmail.com. Analysis with U.S. imports and exports with Sri Lanka and how the present tariffs work. U.S.-Sri Lanka trade analysis, tariffs, key products, and trends 2023 to 2024. This report provides a detailed analysis of U.S.-Sri Lanka trade, including import-export statistics, current tariffs, and strategic insights for businesses navigating U.S. trade policies. Overview of U.S.-Sri Lanka trade, 2023. Total trade volume. U.S. imports from Sri Lanka, $3.2 billion, 2023. U.S. exports to Sri Lanka, $460 million, 2023. Trade balance, $2.74 billion surplus in favor of Sri Lanka. Source, ITC Trade Map, U.S. Census Bureau. 2. Top products traded. A. U.S. imports from Sri Lanka, key exports. HS code. Product category. Value, 2023. U.S. tariff rate. Notes. 6,110. Apparel, knitwear. $1.4 billion. 15 to 32% MFN. Sri Lanka's largest export to U.S. 6,200. Apparel, woven garments. $1.1 billion. 10 to 28%. Major sector under GSP. 0902. Tea, black and green. $120 million. 0 to 6.4%. Duty-free under GSP. 8,542. Electronic components. $90 million. 2.5%. Growing sector. 0306. Seafood, shrimp, tuna. $45 million. 0 to 5%. Some duty-free access. B. U.S. exports to Sri Lanka, key imports. HS code. Product category. Value, 2023. Sri Lanka tariff rate. 2,710. Refined petroleum. $110 million. 5 to 15%. 3,004. Pharmaceuticals. $85 million. 4 to 12%. 8,703. Vehicles and parts. $60 million. 15 to 30%. 1,001. Wheat and meslin. $40 million. 5%. 8,471. Computers and electronics. $35 million. 0 to 7%. Sources, USIC, Sri Lanka Customs, ITC Trade Map. 3. U.S. tariffs on Sri Lankan goods. 8. General tariffs, MFN rates. Apparel and textiles, 10 to 32%, highest for synthetic fabrics. Rubber and plastic products, 3 to 6.5%. Tea and spices, 0 to 6.4%, some duty-free under GSP. Asterisk asterisk B. Impact of U.S. Generalized System of Preferences, GSP. GSP status, reinstated in 2023, after 2017 lapse. Duty-free access, ~3, 500 Sri Lankan products qualify, including tea, spices, rubber products, ceramics, seafood. Excludes apparel and textiles, Sri Lanka's biggest export. See Section 301 and other trade barriers. No active Section 301 tariffs on Sri Lanka, unlike China. Anti-dumping e-countervailing duties, none currently. 4. Strategic insights for Sri Lankan exporters. A. Opportunities. Have a checkmark GSP benefits, maximize duty-free access for tea, seafood, rubber products. Have a checkmark apparel sector, focus on high-value garments, reduces tariff impact. Have a checkmark diversification, expand into electronics, machinery parts, lower tariffs. B. Challenges. Warning sign high apparel tariffs, 15 to 32% on textiles limits competitiveness versus Bangladesh, GSP plus eligible. Warning sign non-tariff barriers, NTB's US FDA, EPA regulations affect food and farmer exports. See recommendations. Use GSP eligible products. Shift exports to tea, rubber, ceramics, 0% tariff. Explore FTAs, push for US Sri Lanka FTA to reduce apparel tariffs. Leverage ITC tools. Trade map, identify alternative markets if US tariffs rise. Market access map, check real-time tariff changes. 5. Future outlook. US GSP renewal, 2024 if extended, more products may qualify. Apparel sector growth, Sri Lanka aims for $8 billion in exports by 2025, US remains key. Trade war risks, if US raises tariffs globally, Sri Lanka must diversify. 6. Data sources. Using DataWeb, https://dataweb.usitc.gov. ITC Trade Map, https://www.trademap.org. Sri Lanka Customs, https://www.customs.gov.lk. Need deeper analysis? Specify a product, e.g., US tariffs on Sri Lankan rubber gloves, and I'll provide a breakdown.